Of course, he falls and breaks up right on me. Something about if there's it's yeah, they didn't properly scale, and this is actually something I talked about this way back during MWZ about um how boss fights are actually supposed to scale with players. If I have some time, I'll save and quit, and then I'll write it down and draw it for you guys. Where's that going? So, all right, I'll let that do its thing. I'll save and quit. All right, yeah, let me show you. Hopefully my game doesn't fucking crash when I try to do this. So the way that boss's damage is supposed to go, where is this? Yep, right here, bam. Let's see. Does it pop up? Oh, right here, bam. All right. So let's say for one person, change this to blue. For one person, let's say that the boss has 250 HP. All right. Now it changes per game. This isn't stat, but the purpose is so that way you kind of understand. This does not mean that 4 people, the boss is 1 million points or 1 million HP. That does not mean that. All right. This actually is gonna scale because it should be a little bit more challenging, right? So what people need to like be aware of is that it does not give the same amount of HP. It's not supposed to, because it wouldn't be fun. So let's say for every additional person, it gives an additional 120%. So in this case, it would give 250 for the next person. Right. 250 for the next person plus 20%. 20% of 250 is 12. It's about like I can't think of something. Oh, I got my phone calculator right here. I'm gonna do a quick math anymore, chat. 250 times 1.2, 300. So yeah, 300 damage, 300 HP for the second player, meaning that this is a total of 550, and then it might be something like 160% increase. So 3p 300 times 1.6, so 480 HP, and then let's say plus 200% from here. So for the fourth player, it will be a total of 9600 HP for the fourth player, totaling this to be 250 plus 300 plus 480 plus 960, totaling this to be about 1,990,000 HP total. All right, that's how this will be fun, right? This will be the total HP that boss would have, because it wouldn't make sense, because everybody can just do the same amount of damage as they regularly would, but make it a little bit challenging. So exactly, it stacks. Exactly, it compounds and stacks. This number right here. That's good design, right? 120, 160, 200. However, then it could also suck as well, because some types of enemies have different armor. The armor itself should scale, but the armor should not scale with the same as the HP damage. It should not, right? Because then the armor would ultimately be HP within itself. And armor itself does not just get a dead percentage. So essentially, you cannot give, let's say that you have, I'm gonna go black. Let's say that per level of player, you have maybe, let's say 100 armor damage. 100 armor damage is what this is. So wait, would it be easy to leave before starting boss fight? Then everyone rejoins after boss fight starts? I mean, the boss damage, because this is what I've seen, this is what I've noticed, is that even if you have an enemy mid-game, no, actually, no, that doesn't make sense because you can't join in the middle of a round. If you are, yeah, actually, I'm trying to think of any other game where it's PvE. Like Souls games, you can't join in the middle of a round. You can't join in the middle of a boss fight. Here, you can't join in the middle of a round, right? Technically, you're not alive. Yeah, but you get completion. But you can't join. So you don't get completion. It's like you might, Spectoria, you watched my bonus, my XP video, right? Yeah. I told you guys that you get a round bonus every 5 rounds, right? At round 5, once you complete round 5, you get 500. When you complete round 10, you get 1,000 XP. Every 5 rounds, right? If you were down during the round flip, even if you had a self-res, but if you going down and then you, then like a friend shot the enemy, the last enemy of the round, if you're down, you don't get that round bonus. That's how bad Treyarch is. So you're definitely not getting completion if you're just waiting to join. And I would go as far as to say that they wouldn't even let you join. They probably lock down your party like solo. How you can't join solo. It seems like, for some reason, I guess maybe. So yeah, no, test it for sure. I'd love to fucking know. I'd love to be sure. Because that's something I haven't tested. And you know I do a lot of stuff solo, because trying to get people together to test and all that kind of stuff is already hard enough. You guys were here yesterday when I broke down my testing, right? How I test and stuff. It's already hard enough just myself, then trying to account for somebody else's schedule. Yeah. So as I'm saying, armor damage should not scale with this same scaling. It should not scale the same way. It should have its own scaling factor, right? So ultimately, it would make sense that, yeah, you get maybe 1,000, the same amount per person. Add it all up, you get 400,000 armor damage that you need to do in order to like crack to get to the HP, right? That makes sense. That's how scaling works. But a lot of times, companies or development studios or whomever, they fuck up this part right here. They fuck up